we are back at it here for shed season 2023, week 3. It's Saturday, February 11th right now. About to head out to the first farm this weekend. And this is the giveaway shed for this week. So make sure you keep an eye out for this shed. It's going to be at some point in the video. And the first person who sees it and comments the correct time code, I'll pin the comment in the comment section. So it'll be at the top of the comment section. That'll be how you know somebody's won. And the person who wins this will get this shed as well as the custom anchors that I made for it. Pretty excited about this week. Found quite a few last week. Still seeing quite a few holding. Don't have much time. Want to get to 150. Gotta make the most of the time we have.
Dude.
Got the first one of the day over here. I was just about to walk out of this area. That's really good. Definitely from last year. I just saw those 2 white tips from back up there and thought it was worth pulling up the binos. Pulled them up and then noticed that there was a couple of these tips right there. And right there, that's a great shed. And I'm almost willing to bet that that was definitely dropped after we were here last year, because we looked this on Super Bowl Sunday last year. There were still a lot of deer holding at that time. But right there, that's number 25 on the year. That dirty stick right there just had me convinced it was a shed. Man, I hate that. All right, we just got done at the first farm, or I should say I just got done at the first farm, and we are about to go head out to the second farm here today. The second farm is one that I was hoping to hold off till later this year, but there's just a lot of other people that like to shed hunt it, and I've been running cameras on it. There's 2 deer that I think have dropped their sheds this past week. I think I've gotten pictures 5 days ago with their antlers, and then, you know, between the last 5 days and now, I think I've gotten pictures of both of them without their antlers. So we're gonna go try to find them. One of them looks like a mule deer, and the other one has like these main beams that almost touch. I picked up a partner, so hopefully, you know, one of us will trip on something here. So I can see this set right here, and it looks like you're just going down this path right here, going out to a food source. We're coming back, and we're gonna go up and check it out. Hey, I got a set over here. Yeah, all right, let's go see which one this is. This is definitely. Oh. Yep, it's the one that has those main beams that almost touch. Right here, look at them. That is perfect, picture perfect. That is awesome. I thought he dropped this week. We knew that he had them like 4 or 5 days ago, but well, we got him today. Man, and he is even bigger. He is way bigger than I thought in person. Hold on here. Look at that. Holy cow. Look at those. Look at that G4 on that right side, and the main beams are just freaking studs. And look how fresh he is. That is perfect. I tell you what, that deer is way bigger than I thought it was actually going to be. I was hoping we'd find the sheds, obviously, but I didn't think they'd be this big. That main beam is just gnarly. That is going to be a stud next year. Yeah, you can even see like there's a little blood right there. You're not going to be able to tell on the GoPro. Yeah, but when he sits on the head right there, he's like damn near touching, like just like that. Yeah, that's definitely a stud.
All right, let's keep looking. Good job.
Wow. All right, I just walked up over this edge right here, came past this cedar. We've been walking some really nice stuff off this food source right back here. And I think I just found the mule deer, because I can see tines right back through there. Yeah, that's definitely him. Let's go. But I was just telling Emmy that we have to take this real slow because I think this is probably where he dropped, and I can't believe that. I'm so lucky. That's crazy. All right, let's go look at him here.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Look at that thing. Holy cow. That is a hog. That's mule deer we were hoping to find. What a beast. Oh my gosh. That is a toad. Oh boy. That is by all means extremely impressive. I don't even know what to say. That's freaking.
Let's go try to find the other one.
Yes, ma'am. That is exactly what we're gonna do. You know, yeah, like I was saying, to pass on a deer like this year, and then to find his sheds and see he made it through is just really something special. I'm in shock right now. Muchacho, right there, baby. That's big time. Big time right there. Look at that. It feels so good. I can't believe that. Coming here hoping to find 4 particular sheds, 2 sets off of 2 deer that I think have dropped in the past 5 days. We come in and find it. That's just unbelievable. That doesn't happen. I don't know why. I just don't have the energy to be like, woohoo. But I am woohooing in my head right now. So, Emmy said she found one up here. We gotta go find her.
There's just a little big one.
Okay, pick that sucker up.
Nice. Ooh, it's fresh.
Look at that thing. That thing's cool.
Yeah, it is.
That's Daddy and
Junior.
yeah. All right, we got another side to find here. Coming upon a deadhead right here. This ain't good. Oh no, shit. I was wondering where this buck went. Ah, gosh, damn it. That is one that we found a match set off of last year. That shed over there, I was holding that, by the way. I had pictures of him in velvet, and it looks like he probably died right out of velvet. This deer was going on 4 this year and had a lot of potential. And I just thought that maybe he, you know, there were just a number of other bucks in this area, so I just figured maybe he would displace and go to a different farm, and it looks like no, he actually just is dead. I saw another buck here this summer. I drove up to him on the road the one night, and he was just standing 5 yards off the road. He didn't even get bothered by me, and that's kind of, they drop their sense of security when they got EHD. And the next morning I went out, and he's still standing in the same field 30 yards from the road. He didn't give a damn. You could tell that deer was something wasn't right with it. I don't know if that's EHD. I'm gonna guess it is. Even though right there. Pretty gnarly rub up here. So February 12th now. Sunday here, Super Bowl Sunday. Hitting a farm here that's pretty good. Actually really good, I should say. But like a lot of other farms that shed hunt this time of year, it gets hit by other shed hunters. So hoping that we can find some low-hanging fruits here on this quick walkthrough. Just gonna do some field edges, a couple areas that seem pretty dang good. Then we're gonna head over to another farm that's a little bit more pressured than this one. Well, this didn't take long. Basically, it was just coming down this path right here, over here, and turned down in, and I can barely see one right here. I'm pretty lucky that the sun's pretty low right now. I mean, the sun was out, there's no way I would have been able to see this. But there's one right here. It looks like it was just an old one, stirred up from the leaves. But that's a shed right there. And we're gonna count it. Might not take this one home, but I'm counting that shed. So okay, we're on the second farm here today. And I just got pretty lucky here. I was sitting here looking right down at these beds. Just happened to pick that out right there. So that's the second one from today. And both of them have been old antlers here. I just got permission to shed hunt this last year. Yeah. Yeah, that's an old one. Yeah, and on the second farm here, you know, there's a lot of other people that shed hunt it. So, like, we don't have really any concerns about pushing bedding areas right now, because this is probably the only time we hunt shed hunt this year. Just came on the second one here on this farm here. It's another old one. This one was probably dropped. I know that we walked this last year. I guarantee this was dropped after we were here. But that's cute.
Oh, nice.
Last year's shed. Came up over the top. It's pretty clear. You can see there's a dead deer. Damn it! I know exactly which deer this is. I thought he died because I had pictures of him. I had pictures of him all the time. All the way up until November. And then he disappeared. I figured for how much he was on camera and how much I had him on camera, I would have thought for sure that we would have, you know, he would have stuck around throughout the late season. But there's no surprise here that I'm finding him dead. I mean, that explains why he just stopped showing up for how much he was showing up. I mean, there was, I knew it. I knew he was dead. And then, yep, look at that. That's how he died. That right there is how he died. It looks like a piss poor shot placement. Can't tell exactly where. It almost looks like it might have been in the ass. So this deer I think was 3. I think he had the world for potential. I mean, nice brow tines, beautiful frame 10. And you know, but he's just at that age where he was really dumb. You know, he was almost like a pet on trail cameras. I mean, I could have went out and shot him any night. But, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like I have no interest. I was really excited to see what he would have been. But obviously, we're not hunting high fence deer, so they can go anywhere they want to go. And he just happened to, you know, be at the wrong place, I imagine, during the rut. Because that's when I stopped getting pictures of him. And there's an arrow in him. And that is why this 3-year-old is now been put to waste. This is extremely unfortunate. I don't normally get too upset about deadheads because a lot of the ones I find I don't have a lot of history with. This one is one that, you know, I was really excited to see. This thing just got put to waste because somebody made a very bad shot. That's frustrating. I'm not trying to bash them. It's happened to me, so I can't be too critical. But what do you do about it? Look at this. Came up around this field edge here, right where the CRP meets this cedar thicket. And there's one laying right on the path for me. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at that thing. Got good bass to it. And, you know, this isn't, I can't hunt this farm, but I can shed hunt it. But I can hunt a farm that's not too far from here. Actually borders it on one side. And I don't recognize this deer. So this deer must not go much further than this farm here. But that is a nice shed right there. I'm willing to bet that's off a pretty hefty deer right there. And it's kind of cool how he has that tip. Reminds me of Moose's shed from a couple years ago. But regardless, so this is probably going to be the last shed I find today, because once I hit this little patch up here, well, then I'm going to head back to the truck, and there's really not going to be any fresh ground that I'm covering on the way back to the truck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell so you can be notified when we drop more videos. And you know, if you're looking to get some shed tags or antler anchors, check them out on my website. Great wall display mounts. You know, we got universal customs, so we can do a variety of different things. And then shed tags are great, especially if you find a lot of antlers, because then you can always keep that traceability with it without having to write on the pedicle or the shed itself. I've seen so many examples of where people find nice sheds and then they'll write on them with Sharpie, and I'm just like, stop it, don't do that. Don't be that guy. Get some shed tags. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see what next week brings.